Hello there, everyone. Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Tekken 8 ranked matches as I try to climb up the ranks here. As I'm in Chinria rank on the verge of Mighty Ruler. Let's see if I can try to capture that. I'm not really too much farther from getting there, but I won't lie to anybody. I've been on a little bit of a Tekken slump. So I'm trying to get out of it by playing my way through it. And we'll see what we can get done here. But playing against Victor may not be helpful. Or Venom, whatever's going on here. Alright, well, I'm just making every wrong decision that I can. Alright, no blocking low. I didn't mean to do the launcher there. Alright, we're going to heat it up and go for a grab here. They thought the same thing. Wow, their grab went really far. I don't know why I got hit there. Alright, we have the floor break here. Let's not mess this up. Keep it simple. Alright, gotta watch. They gotta come to me. Alright, they're dead here. Because we are gonna be able to block. Time is not on their side. And we get the round here. They really have a whole lot of choice but to force the issue there. I'm gonna sidewalk here. I cut my sidestep. Alright, we are plus after that. We are plus after that as well. I tried to do my mid. I'm stupid. Alright, they get the floor break here. Depending on what they kind of combo they do, they spin their heat immediately. Alright, we're gonna master our heat out. And get another round on the board here. Alright, they go for a round start grab. They get hit by that. They roll all the way. Good call. Oh, well, I missed horribly. Alright, they tried to mash there. And they tried to mash there as well. There's a combo out. That should be the game. Alright, well, off to a better start than what I have been in a little while. And I think this next match might be a promotion opportunity. I hope. They've cut down on the rank points, so I don't know if they will be or not. And they're on promo match, but I am not, so no, it will not be enough. Okay. Alright, they heat out of the gate. I'm going to do the same because I'm built stupid. Alright, now for another grab there. Alright, they gotta spin their heat or lose it. Alright, they're just grabbing a ton now. Alright, gotta keep the lookout for that. Hey, we'll catch him with running 1+2. Alright. Alright. Nope, I didn't expect that turn of events, but that's what happened. So I wasn't prepared to convert. Alright, we'll just keep it simple. I'm going to try to get him up on the wall here. Make the launch. I did the wrong combo, though. Alright, we go for a grab. They do not attack it. Go for low here. I'm going to keep him in check with the low jab. Or mid jab, just a ducking jab. That's what I was doing. Alright, let's try to be patient here. Alright, we're gonna heat it up. Alright, there's plus. I fucked up big time. Alright, we got the floor break here. I did the wrong kick, which is why I keep it on the simple combo usually. I tried to go low there. Alright, that's a low. That goes a way further than what I thought. Alright. Well, that was kind of a weird interaction. Right. That time we do get the launch, though. I actually remember to charge our kick for once in my life. Alright, we are plus. Gonna hit him with the low here. And no tech in the grab, and it's going to be perfect. Alright, well, I will gladly take that, and we get onto our promotion opportunity into Mighty Ruler here. So hopefully I can keep keep the streak alive. If you want to call this a streak. But we'll see what we can do, and hopefully I can get to Mighty Ruler and keep it. But good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against a Leroy player. So this will be an interesting one, because I don't really see a ton of Leroy. But we are on our promotion opportunity. So let's see if I can actually take advantage of this here against old Leroy. Alright, go for the low there. Alright, managed to catch him on the back launch, which was a completely accidental input, but you know what? I'll take it. Whatever works. Alright, we can go for a grab as they went for a parry. That's not why I went for the grab, but it just happened to work out. Okay, we get one round on the board against Leroy here. We're going to back up. Managed to catch him with battle back 3. My favorite move, of course. Go for a grab here. Oh, they just interrupted me. Good call. Oh, I just overestimate that range every single time. Alright, managed to catch him walking forward. This should be a wall break here. The combo nice and simple, because it's the only way I know how. Alright, that is plus. They do block the low, good on them. I have to keep that in mind now that they are in fact looking out for it. And we're going to jab check them there and get 2 rounds on the board against Leroy. Alright, catch with the low here. Alright, they do block the low. They are for sure keeping a lookout for it. I just wanted to make sure. Down back 3. Alright, they do crouch it, good on them. Alright, I went for a grab, just in case they went for that parry again. Alright, we get him at the mid. And I drop it immediately, because I am a buffoon. Alright, catch him with the low here. And they do whiff with the overhead there. And we'll take a round, or take the first game here. And we get up into Mighty Ruler for the 15th time. Alright, let's see if I can, for the love of God, keep it. Alright, let's see if we can take another game off Leroy here. Which will be a lot easier said than done.
Round 1.
Okay, let's go for low. Alright, we are plus. Alright, do a little bit of a bike flip on accident. Alright, they do keep a lookout for low that time. Just wanted to pepper it in there to keep them honest, but that is really, literally what they're looking out for. Alright, catch him on the back step. Okay, trying to be a little bit patient here. Alright, that move must be plus. Alright, we might actually get a timeout here. Maybe not. Alright, we catch him crouching there. And we get around on the board. And they went for low. I thought they were going to backstep, so I went for Asuka's up forward. 1. Alright, well, I'm not even going to be able to get off the ground here. I need to get something done here. Go for the grab. Alright, no perfect. I'll take that. Alright, I figured they want to kind of keep their turn there, so I'm just going to go for the Rage Art. Just to get them off of my ass. And try to make things a little bit closer here. We're going to go for 4-4-3. And we get him to low. Alright, managed to turn that around after a really bad start. I went for low there. Got hit out of it. That's not the right option. I shouldn't have tried to press there. Alright, they're probably gonna get this round on me here. Especially if they get the wall break. Oh no, I kind of went sideways on him, so no. I couldn't get off the ground, unfortunately. Alright. We're gonna sidestep here. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and heat up here. Alright, they do crouch, that is the right option. Now that they're looking for that, I'm gonna start trying to mid-check them there. Alright, thankfully they got hit by that. Alright, that time they were looking for it. Alright, they are crouching there a lot. They're getting a lot more used to what I'm doing. Alright, good call on the side step there. Alright, we do have time working against me here. Alright, that stance just must put him into an auto crouch. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Alright, they tried to act there. Why didn't I launch him for that? There was no reason for me to not to do that. Alright, we do catch him on the crouch. And we'll get a perfect off the down back three. All right. They were starting to run it back on me there, but we managed to maintain course just a little bit and take the set in 2 games in a row and stay in Mighty Ruler. But hopefully I can keep this going here and we can have a positive day. But yeah, good games to that opponent. I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here, going up against a June player. So let's see what we can get done. I try to interrupt that string because I am a buffoon. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, get him to down back 3. They definitely want me to come at him. Alright, they do block the low there. Alright, I'm surprised that move didn't hit me because every time I get hit by the second part of that, thinking the first part is it. Alright, they just mashed there. Keep that in mind. We're going to hold this out. And we'll catch him on the whip there with our heat. I gotta stop using her rage art as a exit the corner tool. Alright, we are plus. Alright, that low is eating me alive right now. Alright, I'll take that. They're up against the wall. I tried to mid-check them and they were able to sidestep it. Oh, that was a grab. I wasn't sure what was happening there. Alright, I tried to check him with a low there, but still got caught. Alright, they get caught by the low though. Alright, that goes into a low. And we are plus. They tried to act there. I thought I was just blocking there. I am surprised that I got hit at all. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I was like certain that I was blocking there. Alright, we are plus, but that didn't matter because they went for low and I went for high. Alright, I ran right into that. Alright, I could not act, unfortunately. I tried to check him with the low jab and just got hit. So, okay, June gets the first game on me, but let's see if we can adapt a little bit and manage to burn this back. And they're going to want to dummy, because of course they are. Alright, well, I will go find one more match in that case. I'll be back when I find my next opponent. All right, now it looks like I found my for real final opponent here, going up against a Reina player. So let's see if we can what we can get done here. All right, we're gonna go for that. We are plus, but a little bit too far away to take a real full advantage of it. I thought they were going for low again. All right, go for a grab. A little bit teleporty here. That went right under what I was doing. And we're going to just rage art their shit because absolutely we're going to take their turn there. All right, well, there's a round on the board. And looks like they're in the promotion chance. I didn't even notice that. All right, well, we'll deny it for now. Can't say it'll always be like that, but we're going to try. I meant to do 4-4-3 and accidentally did that. They're a little bit teleporty. I have to admit, this connection is not the greatest in the world. I have to do raw all the way there. All right. Oh, that was very stupid of me, but I'll take it. I gotta start giving opponents time to get off the ground there. I'm just making every wrong decision I can. Oh, that's right. They spent their heat. I was like, what's going on here? I thought I was holding down back, but I was just holding back. All right. All right, we'll interrupt that there. I wish I did the right combo, but I am me, unfortunately. That's the move I was looking out for. I got a little bit too preemptive. All right, we'll take that. Oh. Take that. Right, just be patient. All right, we'll get him down back 3. Just go with old tried and true. I didn't get my launch. That's unfortunate. All right, of course I got hit by the second part of that. All right, they do block the low there. I tried to do 4-4-3. That would have worked. I just accidentally got the wrong move. And I didn't get my rage art. That's unfortunate. All right, we're tied at 2 rounds apiece here. As we fall through the 4. I gotta remember there's one more hit there. I always forget about that. I tried to do 4-4-3 again. What an unfortunate miss that was. They are ducking a shit ton. Alright, we're gonna hold this out. I did not get my hold. That's a very unfortunate thing that just happened there. Not that it was a good decision to do that. I was just trying to use it as an escape tool, but I guess I didn't hold it down long enough. Alright, well, first game goes to them. This connection is not very good, but I'm not going to just run, so we're going to see what we can get done here. We're on our demotion match, and so are they, but that's just because they got promoted. Alright, they do whip there. Alright, we get the low. I gotta remember that fourth hit. I always forget it. Alright, we'll catch him there. Alright, we'll catch him with the shoulder charge mashing. And there's a round on the board. Alright, we'll crouch here. I thought I was still blocking, but alas, I was wrong. I thought that would be able to punish him there. I was a little bit too far away to take advantage. Okay. But they're waiting for me to charge in. I, for sure, my soul felt like they were going to press the button there, but they did not. We're out of resources now. I thought that was going to miss. Okay, well, again, just made every bad decision I could have. Alright, no, don't let him get away with that. Tried to sidestep me there. Alright, they whiff a grab. Hit him with the rage art. This should do decent damage. But will also put them in rage art range, but not kill range, so we gotta be careful. And I'm not gonna be allowed to get off the ground. Okay, so they got 2 rounds on the board here. I tried to sidewalk him there. Alright, I'm not sure what break that is. I've tried 1+2 and 3+4. Had no luck so far. Alright, I'll take that. I mean, this is going to be a huge heals, huge uphill battle. Alright, I keep thinking I can't interrupt that, but I can't. I'm just using the wrong options to interrupt it. I'm kind of racing against the clock here. Yeah, I had to try to get aggro. I did not have enough time to stand there and be patient, unfortunately. But we're going to slide back down to the Tenryu as I lose to another arena player. Surprise, surprise. All right, well, I guess this was kind of a wash of a day. Got into Mighty Ruler to immediately lose it. Go figure. But yeah, good games, opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here. If you made this far, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.